Hi everybody and welcome back to Borderline. So today we're going to talk about something which a lot of people are always concerned about, and that's to do with illegal immigration. Okay, so it's all the people crossing the English Channel and everything, but we're going to put a slight twist on it, and it's a case of where are they all coming from, because as far as I'm aware, and people can tell me if I'm wrong about this, but as far as I'm concerned, that if you're leaving your home country, whether it's because it's a civil war or it's at a war, for instance, Ukraine is a classic example, or you're trying to escape persecution, whether it's to do with your sexual orientation, religious, political, whatever it is, you're supposed to stop at the first safe country, as far as I'm aware. Now, I may be incorrect about that, and I will apologise if I am. So if somebody wants to let me know that I'm wrong, being my guest, let me know. Okay, so I thought I'd have a look to see where they're all coming from. Now, I've got stats which are valid for the first 9 months of last year. So it's up until September of last year. Okay, so I've got a top 10 of where they're coming from. Now, 2 of the countries are in Europe. Yeah, you heard it right. 2 of these countries are in Europe. Well, one of them is partly in Europe, part comes under, I believe, is Asia. Okay, so at number 10 is a country that we were looking at doing work with. We were going to send our prisoners in our jails over to this country, which is Albania. Okay, which comes in at 10th with 559 people coming to the UK to apply for asylum as immigrants, all that kind of jazz. Okay, as far as I'm aware, there's no war there at the moment. Number 9 is Kuwait. I wouldn't have thought they'd be in the top 10, but they are. And you have 763 people came. Now, at number 8, we have a country which has had its problems in the past, don't know about currently, which is the Sudan, with 1,937. And then we have our second country in Europe, which comes in at 7th place. A lot of people like to go on holiday to this country. I've never personally been there myself. I haven't been out of the UK for a long, long time on holiday. But Turkey has made it onto our top 10. Hasn't made the top 5, but at least it's made 7th place, with over 2,000 people leaving Turkey to come to the UK. So we would like to welcome you all over to the UK. Now, in 6th place is a country that I can understand to a degree, because we did decimate the country. And I know people that have been there and served in the armed forces. And before you say, no, it's not Afghanistan, it's the other country, it's Iraq. Okay, so 2,129 people came over from Iraq. Do I blame them? No, not really, to be honest. Why would they want to stay there after we destroyed their country? So that's the top 6. So top 5. Okay. Now some of these the first country, I don't actually even know where it is. I'm guessing it's in Africa. Might actually be Asia, but I'm guessing it's Africa, which is Eritrea, which has had its problems over the years. Okay, with over 2,171. Now, for the next country, I don't get this. I really don't get it. Because we're a country which is in the northern hemisphere. This country is well into the southern hemisphere. Okay, seriously, it's that far away. So the trip that they've going to have to take to get here is ridiculous. Okay, because it's Vietnam. You know, I would hate to think how far you would have to travel to get, and to be honest, I'm even going to have a look to see how far you would actually have to travel to get from Vietnam to London. You know, which I'm guessing is going to be one heck of a journey, to be honest. You know, I don't actually know the names of any cities in Vietnam, so we're just going to put Vietnam in. So let's have a laugh. You know, because this has got to be a ridiculously long journey, and hopefully my internet's not running too slow today, which it looks like it is. You know, because going by car, you're looking at days, let alone, you know, and I don't know how these people are travelling. You know, they might have family in this country. I very much doubt that they are going to have any family. No, you know, it's taking too long, so obviously the internet's running a bit slow at the moment. Right, let's have a look. Right, so it's 8,612 miles. If you were going by car, that's 172 hours. And that's going by car non-stop. You know, that's how ridiculous it is. You know, and there's Vietnam. You know, not that far from Australia. Why the hell are they coming all the way to the UK? You've got Australia closer. You know, you've probably got some quite friendly, nice countries there. You know, you've got India there. Yeah, it's not... I've never been to India. I'm guessing it's not too bad there. You know, you've got some nice countries out that way. You've got Singapore out that way. So why on earth are they coming to... Well, I can imagine why they're coming to the UK, to be honest. I can completely understand. Okay, so let's round up the top three. Now, in third place, not surprised. Obviously, the Civil War's just ended. How it's going to go for the future, God only knows. Okay, but I'm sure we will soon see in the future, which is Syria, with 3,385 people coming. In second place is a country that doesn't like us very much, to be honest, which is Iran, with 3,895, and with nearly 1,000 people more, which is another country we wrecked, which is no surprise, okay, which is Afghanistan, obviously, with 4,859. Now, when it comes to Afghanistan, some of it you can understand, because obviously it's going to be people that helped us when we were out there, to be honest. And some of them are going to be wanting to escape the Taliban, which there may not be any surprise for why they're wanting to do that. Now, a lot of people are going to say, yeah, but that must not add up with it when there's something like 30,000 that came over from when... It's roughly around about 30,000 that came from when Keir Starmer came into power into December. Now, remember, these figures are until September. Some of these people, they're not even recorded. So there's over 1,300 that aren't recorded. There's the best part of 3,500 which come into an other category. And then there's some people, they ain't going to have a clue where they come from, because the sensible thing, that if you're crossing the English Channel and you don't want to get sent back, is dump your passport. Especially in the middle of the English Channel. What are we going to do? Send divers into the middle of the English Channel and send them down to go and pick up all the passports? I very much doubt we're going to do that. So, of what they know, that's where it is. Now, let us know what you think of that then. You know, so that's the stats I've managed to get hold of. So let us know what you think in the comments down below. Obviously, as per usual, please do like and share. And if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe as well. But for now, thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you again a bit later.